All right, guys, so we just looked at the absolute value. Now we're going to look at a quadratic. I know it's a quadratic because I see that squared term, that x squared term. And so just a quick, like f of x equals negative x squared. If you have different colors, this works really well, plus 4x minus 7. And again, I could spend 2 weeks on teaching you how to graph this by hand, but the general that you need to know is that a quadratic looks like this if it's positive, and looks like this if it's negative. And I see a negative sign, so I expect to see a graph that looks like this one. But again, I think our point is to look at Desmos and see how Desmos can help us. Now, pay close attention to the graph that they give me, or the region of the coordinate plane that they give me. They give me x from -2 to 6 and y from 0 to -8. So I want to set up my screen to look like that, and I've done so. You can see it goes from -2 over to 6 and from 0 down to 8. And the way that I did that was over here on this side, I have a graph settings. It's a little wrench. And so I pressed on that wrench and I literally just put in here -2 to 6. And you can see it kind of got shifted over just a little bit, and that's okay. But -8 to 0. And you can always click and drag the screen to make it look more like what you want it to look like. But this is basically going to do. Also, I notice that I have the last equation in there. If I want to get rid of that, I just press the X that's over here and it goes away. So I know some of it. I know some of my equation is going to be negative x. And then up here, I have this a squared. So I can do x squared. You see that general graph and how it looks, and then let's see here, plus 4x minus 7. So plus 4x. And so you can see how it shifted it. And then minus 7. So you can see now kind of what it looks like. And I'm going to hide this keyboard now so you can see all of it. I can see a y-intercept of 0, -7. So I'm going to come over here and put a dot at 0, -7. I see a vertex. Of 2, -3, 2, -3. That's going to be one. And then with quadratics, they are symmetrical. And so I can actually do a line of symmetry through the vertex. And why that's helpful is it's going to tell me where to put my third dot. So I've got this first dot, right? That's important. And it's 2 units away from the axis of symmetry. So I'm going to go 2 more units, and I'm going to put a dot right there, just so it's looking itself in the mirror. Then I go up, I come down, and that becomes my graph. So again, I think the point of these examples, when I look at it and I reflect about why I put it in there, is really more about getting used to Desmos and how Desmos works. Given what we see on the new SAT, given that they partner with Desmos, I think it's important for you to know how Desmos works. And I should point out, too, that we are on Desmos graphing. So if you go to Desmos and you choose Math Tools, you have a graphing calculator, and that brings you to here. Okay, so that's going to do it, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll talk in class.